Okay, I think we're on. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Longest Name on YouTube. I'm your host, Psychotronic Squirt Gun hyphen Aaron, and this is chaotic comic book cover displays and more with YT friends, right? And I normally drop a link in a IG group, and everyone has access to the link. But today I decided to just kind of wing this, and I'm going to bring people on more slowly. I only have like 2 hours with the EV Mux, platform here, the free platform, and so yeah, right now, what we do on the show is we just show our comics that we like. We show the covers inside. We show whatever we want. People sometimes bring albums, or whatever, little cards and stuff. So it's a lot of fun, man. And yeah, so I'm gonna start off by saying hi. We got Darth Gojira in the house, and he's actually with me right now. So he's gonna come on first, and everyone could just come and go as they want. It's not gonna be that you have to stay and all this stuff. What up, Matthew? I sent you the link, Matthew. So come on board when you want to. Kevin, let me know if you want a link. I'll send you a link soon, my friend. Daniel, I got to talk to you, my friend. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, dude, I refunded you, but there's good news. You still might get the comics. Okay. Higgy, what up, dude? Yeah, I'm using Higgy's art in the beginning of my weekly sessions. Right, I call it the weekly sesh. It's the 10-minute videos, and I just got a brand new one that dropped this morning. It's pinned in the comment area. Please check it out, you guys. Good on you being here, Higgy. Really appreciate you, man. Okay, so I think we got Heath Hoxie. What's happening? Thanks for being here, Heath. And we got K-pop, dude. We got lots of people here, man, who I really appreciate. K-pop. I've been seeing you in the Discord. Uh, we got Kevin. Let me know if you want a link to Kevin. We could get you on here too. We got, of course, Under the Cow, who I already said hi to. Kirby. His name's Kevin. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna just show, I guess, a couple comics here. I got a whole bunch of these world's finest. Okay, and they're nice too, man. For like $3 each, a big stack of them. I showed about half of them on Will's channel vlogs. I didn't even get to all of them, but man, I am impressed with this. $3 each shipped to me from eBay. Oh my god! So this is 1978, and it's issue 249 of World's Finest, dude, with Phantom Stranger in it. And I think I'm going to bring on Darth Gojira right now. Yeah, so here we go. Everyone say hi to my friend Jim,
Howdy, everybody. Nice to see you.
and Matthew's on now too. Awesome, Matthew.
Ah, Matt Man, I
Oh,
got something for you. You're gonna enjoy it, brother. You are gonna love it.
can't wait.
Awesome. Very
Before I
awesome.
whip out my preciouses.
I'm gonna be bringing more people on. I'll probably go back to just dropping a link in the IG group because I think that'll be easier, you know. But cool. Why don't I do this right here, and I hide this right there.
I apologize for the video quality, but for some reason, EV Mux does not like me.
It doesn't.
My computer, my computers, it does not like them. I don't know why. I've switched computers. It's still choppy.
Yeah, EV Bucks Mux is weird, dude. Dude, this is like it's brand new, man. In most, remember that stack I got that I showed you guys on Will's show? Yeah, I didn't even get through half that. Here's
I
one
love
about
the smell of older comics. For some reason, you open it up and that newsprint has that certain smell. It's just really cool.
yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
1977. Yeah, and this is what we got here. 1977 issue 245, and we got a Martian Manhunter storyline. And the
Instead of
Martian. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Robert, what did Robert Duvall used to say? I love the smell of napalm in the morning. I love the smell of old comic books in the morning.
Amen to that. Oh, howdy, random. Howdy, Comics Embrace. Thank you, guys.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring you guys on. I think up next is I'm just gonna have Jim take it away here. Do you mind me calling you Jim, or should we go with?
No, that's fine. Yeah, I there's millions of gyms in the world, so no big deal,
What
man.
what do you prefer? Just Darth Gojira?
No, Jim is cool.
Okay, cool. Uh,
Yeah,
But
how
there's
we
some
came up with the name, me and my son, we share the YouTube account, and I love Godzilla, and he's a big original Star Wars Darth Vader fan, so
yeah,
we worked it together to make it Darth Gojira.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we get you on here? I'll check out the chat and I'll start working on bringing people in.
Okay.
Um, if I could, if I could blow up, I need to. Yeah, EFMux is still not as easy to use for me. But say hi to
Hi,
I don't
Darth
think
hi,
I think it's
Gojira.
hard.
everybody. First off, show off my Art Adams Toho approved Godzilla shirt. That's
Like
Art
Nice,
it.
Adams art on the front, and then
excellent.
the back, if you can see it, also Art Adams. Okay, my wife is saying, "Turn all the way around, goof."
That
So
looks tight,
that,
man. That looks good.
yeah. Now I had several things come in today, other than Aaron's big box of goodies. Aaron always has such stuff that I want. I always get a big box from him.
Thanks, man.
Um, no problem. But before I get into that, you guys have been really good to me in the community here and wheeling and dealing, and I just want to say thank you for that. Um, Aaron, you already saw your presents yesterday, so I don't need to show them off here unless you want your YouTube friends to see them.
It's all good. Do what you got to do. I'll
Okay.
wait too, buddy.
Okay. Well, I'll let Matt see what I'm getting him since he is also a Godzilla fan and a wrestling fan out
Woo!
of my personal collection because uh, Aaron was amazed when I showed him all the copies of this I had. He's like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I I buy like 10 copies of something that I like and I read one and I store one and I slab one and the rest go in the box and it drives my wife crazy." Uh, see, did you hear her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she says I do it on purpose. See, but you get two copies of this, Matt. One to read,
Oh,
which is the trade dress of Tyler Kirkham variant of Godzilla Sons Here There Be Dragons number
oh,
one.
oh,
Look,
cool.
yeah, that is Tyler Kirkham. You can see his signature there at the
Oh
bottom.
yeah, that's
Nice.
awesome.
And then you get the Virgin variant,
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, that you get to frame. And then since you are a wrestling fan as I am, I hope you like Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah, six one
Uh,
nine.
did you know he had his own comic company in
I've
San
heard of.
Diego?
I've never read them, but I knew that he had one.
Yep, well, here you go. Now you know, and you're going to have the very first issue.
Oh, cool.
His company's called Massive Masked Republic Comics, The Luchaverse. And
Oh,
this
that's
is
very
issue
cool.
number one. And yep, it's Rey Mysterio versus Tenablas Jr.
All
So,
right.
yep, so those are going to come your way. I'll just need to get your address off your package when it comes
All
and I'll
right.
ship to you. Now,
Yeah, I
the
got another
other
one coming your way soon. I got to get it weighed out.
Oh, don't worry about it. No rush. You should see the massive box I'm sending to Aaron. You would not believe.
Yeah, we're doing. I agreed to some trades with him. We're trading.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Now I got a box from Toho today because Toho has an online Godzilla store, and I pre-ordered all this stuff months in advance. this figure came in to add to my figure collection. This is a monster that is a Godzilla monster, but has never been in any movie, mint with the tag, of course. His name is Bagan. He was supposed to be in three different Godzilla movies. One in the early 80s, but the movie never got made. Then, when they started to make Mothra movies in the 90s, he was going to be the villain against Mothra and her brother, which ended up being Mothra Leo, actually her son. But they scrapped that movie. The only place he showed up was in the Super NES game Super Godzilla that came out in America in the 90s. He's
Oh
never
yeah,
been anywhere.
I used to play that game.
Yeah, and he was the final boss monster. His name's Bagan. And I grabbed him and ordered it in advance because I knew, okay, number one, they're going to sell out quick because he's never been anything before. Number two, it's going to be valuable because back in 2007, they finally made a Titanosaurus figure. He was in the last Godzilla movie in the 70s with Mechagodzilla, and he was an aquatic monster. Back then, you could buy these figures for 10, $12. Well, now that Titanosaurus is now like $200 because you can't find it anywhere and they never remade it. I feel the same thing's going to happen with this. Um, and then they put out these books in English that are for the different monsters. Like this is for the Mothra from Godzilla's 1964 movie,
Oh, that's
Godzilla
cool.
versus
Cool.
Mothra. Yeah, and
Awesome.
it's got all the behind the scenes stuff, all that kind of stuff. And then Varan the Unbelievable
Yeah, dude.
from 1958. This was originally made to be a TV movie, not a theatrical release. But then ABC, back when they weren't owned by Disney, back hey Kenneth, they backed out. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And so Toho had to finish it and release it as a regular movie. And then I got the weapons book, those old mazer cannons they used to use.
Yeah.
There's Titanosaurus. That's my boy there. And then,
Cool.
oh, thank you. Thank you very much, K pop. This was probably my favorite non Godzilla movie that Toho ever did, War of the Gargantuas.
Nice.
I was so happy when the green gargantua ate that woman who can't sing. The words get stuck in my throat. Oh God, I wish they did, man. She got that job. No, honestly, because she was the American executive producer's niece, and he told since he co-funded all those 60s movies for Toho, he says
Yeah.
if you want it released in the States and you want my money, you're going to put my niece in your film, and they did.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, she's horrible. Go back and watch that. Yeah. See, even my wife agrees, and she doesn't even like these movies. Okay.
Well,
But
I won't.
believe it or oh, go ahead.
No, it's
What did,
okay. I just reminded me of the those vanity project movies that are written, directed, and starring the same person.
oh yeah.
They have no talent, and I just watched one today. It was hilarious. But
Oh, I'm
go ahead.
sorry you put yourself through that. If you're gonna
Well, I
watch,
watch it on the YouTube. It's like these people watch it, so we don't have to
okay,
watch all of it.
good. I was gonna say if you're gonna watch a bad movie, at least make it a good bad movie, like Big Trouble in Little China or something.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
Yeah, I
you
don't. Well,
know.
I consider that a classic myself, but it's
I
just
do
me.
too. I think it's one of the greatest fun movies ever made. It's up there with God. What's another fun movie I like a lot? Oh, Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
you know
Yeah,
another one I
that's
like that's so bad it's good
Thank you, Graphic Man.
is Ninja 3: The Domination.
Mm.
She gets possessed. This beautiful woman gets. She's the girl from Breaking Two, Electric Boogaloo. She gets possessed by a ninja and goes around killing everybody. It's the coolest thing ever.
Oh man, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to watch that. Because me and the wife will make it a couch night where we're gonna sit there and watch a movie, preferably cheesy. We love the old Shaw
yeah.
Brothers kung
That's what
fu movies.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
what my
but they
wife
got
and
to
I
be dubbed in English
Oh
because
yeah,
the dubbing's so bad.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the
yeah.
way they die is so bad too. Okay,
The
Yeah.
Shaw
now,
Brothers and Cannon Films are some of the classic cheesy
yeah,
movies.
now, Matt, this is not in offense to you, but because you flexed your double sign Godzilla, I have to flex some of my ultra rare double signed and remarked Godzilla stuff.
Oh, wait. I wasn't really bragging. I just like it.
I know, but no, it's a flex. So if we're gonna flex, we all flex. Now, this is from 2013, a year before the book came out. This is what's considered by Godzilla fans to be the greatest Godzilla comic book series ever done. It ran 25 issues. The print run was so small. At its height, it was barely 12,000 copies. And towards the end, you were lucky if the issues got printed to 7 to 5,000. So they are very expensive, hard to find. This one, if you're going to find it, especially with the stuff that's on it, it'd probably be about 3 to 500. But this is
Dang, dude.
Godzilla Rulers of the Earth #1,
Wow.
signed,
Oh, cool.
personally signed by the artist to me. And he remarked with the Millennium Era Godzilla on it. See, and
Holy
it's
freak.
That's very
San
nice.
Diego Comic Con Special Edition 2013.
That's a
And it,
beauty, dude.
yep, and it's just a sketch cover. The inside is regular.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
let me
Steven
show you
Spock, what up, man? Thanks for being
there.
here.
And I'm trying to find a good scene here. Oh, here we go. This is my buddy Matt Frank. He actually moved to Japan and is putting out comics for Subaraya over there.
Oh yeah?
And they love this comic. Toho loved this comic so much they brought him over there to do all new covers for it and do 6 collected editions because they like their manga over there
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he did all the front and back covers for the manga for this book. And now he's back in the States. He's going to be doing the new Mothra series that IDW is doing. It's coming out in either January or February of 2025.
Yeah.
Look out for it. It is
Okay.
beautiful.
All right, dude. That is awesome.
Now,
That is a
this,
beautiful collector's item right there, man. I have
oh
to say,
yeah, now
dude.
I'm not
You
done.
know?
Hold on.
No, no, I could go and I'm telling
Yeah.
you, man, this guy is you are the Godzilla premier fan. I don't think I've met anyone. My
Oh,
mom loves the Godzilla stuff.
Well, you
I'm
got
not.
the. My friend's got a
I'm not.
Godzilla piggy bank. My friend Flatter Santa. He likes. You'd like him. He likes a lot of Godzilla. He got all kinds of Godzilla.
This
Yeah.
Godzilla is from Horizon here in America. The only time they made a Japanese vinyl Safubi here in America, it was like 1993. Same time Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2 came out in America. And I think I paid $20 for it. It came boxed. You had to attach the tail.
Yeah.
Um, it's not an accurate representation of the Heisei Godzilla, but it's pretty good. But if you try to find this thing now, complete in box, you're looking at 300-400 bucks. It's
Wow.
crazy. It's crazy. I bought
Yeah, dude.
this at the Shrine Auditorium convention back in the day when they used to do that.
Yeah.
Um, for $20, mint in the box because it just came out then. But you guys all know Eric Powell. He created the Goon. Well, he
Hmm.
did a Godzilla series for IDW before they did Rulers of the Earth. It was back in 2012. Kingdom of Monsters. He had a sketch variant. He
Wow.
only did 50 of these. He remarked them. Every Godzilla looks different that he did of the 50, but he signed all of them. And
Nice.
yeah,
Very cool,
and
dude.
oh yeah. Um,
Now you
but
it's not
I
just Godzilla that you love too, by the way.
no,
But
it's
this one,
kaiju. It's
Kaiju.
kaiju
Yeah.
and pulp heroes. I love the Shadow. I love Doc Savage. That's
JSA.
yeah, JSA, and that's why I love the Sandman so much is because he's like the Shadow. He just doesn't kill people.
Right. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, the Shadow's all about eye for an eye, where the Sandman brings them to justice.
Very
There's
cool.
one.
What up,
Put you.
Kirby and Kevin? We got two Kevins on here. We'll
Oh,
refer to one as Kirby and Rips as Kevin. You guys, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it.
Makes it
Yeah,
a lot
now
easier that
well,
way.
I saw Godzilla being talked about, and I have to show something off, even though I'm not a big Godzilla fan.
Okay,
okay,
dude.
now
Possession
this
stuff.
okay. Well, I just got 3 more books to show, and you can have at it. This is another one of those low print run books. This is a variant cover of Godzilla in Hell #1. Jeff Zorno did it. He's known as Zorno Must Be Destroyed.
Nice.
It is a EC variant. It goes for $100 raw. Forget finding it slabbed. But it's all about somehow Godzilla gets to hell and has to fight his way out. Incredible 5-issue series. Bob Eggleton did the second
Oh
issue.
yeah.
This is written and drawn by James Stokoe, who got really famous really quick. He did a bunch of Alien series, a Dark Horse, and so forth. And then this is the A cover. That's James Stokoe doing it, which is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Cool.
And now we're going back to the pre-Marvel days, Atlas Comics. I am a big fan of when Strange Tales, Tales to Astonish, and all those Journey into Mystery were doing monsters, okay,
Yeah.
Right.
before
Right.
they did the superheroes in the
Yeah.
50s. This is my favorite. I have the reprint in Fear #3, but to me, the original looks so much better. So it's low grade, but I'm happy to have it. It is Strange Tales 88, first appearance of
Whoa.
Wow.
Zootek,
Very
Cool.
cool.
and
Wow.
just two monsters fighting it out. Um,
Great cover
there's
too.
some yeah, it is. It's beautiful. This is Kirby and Ditko, I think, at their best, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Um, and
But
there's a lot of
who did what? Yeah, it's a lot of
I was going to
controversy,
get to
right?
that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in some of the diehard comic communities, there are uh, big controversy because no one really knows who did the pencils and who did the inks.
Wow.
Some people will sit there and say it was Kirby pencils, Ditko inks, or vice versa.
Right.
Um, Aaron and I were talking about it yesterday. I think Kirby did the monsters in the book because it's all Kirby style monsters. Yeah, Atlas, agree, graphics man.
Bring on
Yes.
the Atlas, right, dude?
I only do the monster stuff. I don't do the horror. I stay
Oh,
away
okay.
from horror, man. Um, but if I came across a good deal on EC books, which you never do,
Yeah.
but if I did, I would buy them just to resell them, and I wouldn't rip people off. I just want to move them so people can enjoy them.
Right.
Um, and then I think Ditko did all the people because Ditko has this certain style. Everyone can attest to Steve Ditko's quirkiness with the fingers and
Yeah.
the facial
Yeah,
expressions.
dude. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All all the people in here are pure Ditko, and all the monsters are pure Kirby. So I think it was truly a collaboration.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And then this is Journey into Mystery 61, another 10 center with a giant mummy monster. And it even has the stamp from Lee's Pharmacy
Uh,
in some plaza place. That's not California.
Yeah.
And that's all Ditko.
Cool.
And then lastly, I mean, that's all Kirby, sorry. And then lastly, in Very Fine Plus, uh, 1966, one shot from Charleston, Fantastic Giants #1. Uh, it reprints Gorgo #1 and Conga #1, and then has two brand new monster stories by Ditko as well. The
Wow.
rumor has it they only did this book so that Ditko would do two more monster stories for them.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, dude.
And then
That
to
is.
go psychedelic, and this is the last thing I'm going
Let's
to
go
show, to go
psychedelic.
psychedelic, because I know it's your name. I have to do this to honor you. And I'm going to get this signed by the artist because he's coming to a convention in May near me. So this
All
is
right.
getting signed by the artist.
Okay.
Chris Bachelot or Bacalos, however his name
Oh,
is,
nice.
Shade the Changing Man
love that.
Wow.
#1.
Oh yeah.
That is
I
beautiful.
mean, look at that insanity.
I,
Yeah.
and the comic Grant Morrison, just I love that whole run. That whole series is
Yeah,
fantastic.
Grant Morrison wrote that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't
I
know
Well,
think
that.
no, he
Peter
may have
Milligan.
wrote it later on,
Yeah,
but
Morrison wrote it.
early on it was Peter
I
Milligan.
forgot about that. Peter
Yeah.
I like
Milligan.
Grant Morrison. He's from another planet. I think Grant Morrison's an alien hiding in a human body.
I love Morrison on Doom Patrol,
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Oh
His
yeah.
issues 19 through 63 were masterpieces, and that's what the Doom Patrol TV show was based on.
right. And
Yeah,
that's
like they get trapped in an oil painting. I thought that was hilarious.
Do you think
Crazy.
the show held up to the comics, Doom Patrol?
Yep,
I
I
think
do.
they went too
Season one
fast,
and two did.
honestly.
yeah,
They went too
No,
fast. Yeah.
yeah,
Season
season
three
one
wasn't
and
so great.
two. No, season one and two were all Grant Morrison with the candle maker, all that stuff. Introducing Danny the Street, that was all Grant Morrison.
Yeah.
Um, but then three and four got to Rachel Pollack, and I didn't like
yeah,
her as much. And I
Right.
didn't like. It's not that I didn't like her because she was trans. That had nothing to do with it. After Grant Morrison, who made Animal Man relevant again in
yeah,
his
right.
Right.
run.
Right.
And then he did the same thing for Doom Patrol because Doom Patrol almost got canceled.
Yeah,
Yeah. What up, Damien?
Oh my god, it blew my mind what he did, and then he ended it. You know, they were all dead from the Candlemaker at the end. The Candlemaker even destroyed Danny the Street,
Right.
and for her to try to pick up after that and try to make it something as good,
Yeah.
those are big shoes to fill for
oh,
any
yeah.
writer. I'm
Sure.
sorry, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like the
So they,
Swamp Thing. Rick
What? What just?
Mike's as
yeah,
good as he was because he was with Alan
exactly.
Moore the whole time, but you can't
Yeah.
step in a Swamp Thing after Alan Moore and expect to be.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, and from issue 19 through what was it? I think Alan Moore wrote it till like the 70s or
Yeah,
80s. It was phenomenal stuff. He
Yeah.
made, yeah,
and
it
I'm
was
a big fan
great.
of the Nancy
And
Collins
yeah, I
era.
love it.
Nancy Collins was fantastic because by the
Well,
time she got there,
You know,
everybody.
I like didn't wasn't Nancy Collins the same one who wrote Miss Tree, or am I confusing her with Max Collins?
Max Collins was Miss Tree.
Okay.
Nancy
All
Collins
right.
did Sonya Blue. Sonya
see,
I
Blue,
don't think
the
I've read
vampire
that.
novels. Those are actually novels. I think they adapted some of the comics, but
Oh,
cool.
okay.
she's a
So,
good New Orleans horror writer. And that was her Swamp Thing. That's where I discovered her. She was
well,
after Veitch, I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
It's with
yeah.
the, yeah. Yeah. The
Right, the
hype man.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Now, Jim,
Aaron, yes.
Slow down here for a second. Okay. This is your
Sorry, I had too
first
much
time. No,
coffee.
this is your first time here. I want to know, how
Okay.
is it that you got into comics? Why are you back in
Ah,
comics? Stuff like that, and
okay.
yeah.
Well, okay. I'll give you both because they go hand in hand.
Okay.
My cousins, who I love dearly. I mean, we're related by marriage, but I consider the younger cousin like a brother to me.
Cool.
And they're Japanese.
All
Okay,
right.
because my uncle, you know, he was over there in the war, married Japanese woman, had kids, came back, and they lived next door to us. Me and my mom were living with his parents, which are my great aunt and great uncle,
Yeah.
and they had the other house,
Okay.
and they got me into all the Godzilla stuff at 5.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
At 5.
and then
Okay.
comics came along about 7 or 8, and we would go over to their house every weekend on a Saturday, and comics they didn't want anymore, they'd turn over so that it was face down. And me and my other cousin Jeff, they would say, pick one. We didn't know what they were. We
You weren't
just
allowed to
picked.
peek.
Nope. You just point at the back cover, and they'd turn it over, and you'd look at it, and they'd give it to you.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool. So I started a comic collection then. The first thing
Awesome,
I
bro.
ever bought myself, and this was at age 10, and this is what got me into it, was the big Treasury reprint that DC did of All Star Comics #3. They called them first editions, not treasuries. In
Yeah.
fact, I still have it. It's in our me and the wife's bedroom. Um, it's on the curio cabinet. I still have it. I love the colorful, garish costumes of the Golden Age. I thought the Spectre was incredible.
Wow.
Speaking of the Spectre, greatest comic book ever was the Ostrander and Mandrake run, man.
Wow.
63 issues of greatness. Anyway, I digress.
No, it's
And
cool. But I asked you, so you're telling me.
yeah, and they were all those big pages. And then I got into Justice League. And dude, I bought Giant Size X-Men #1 off the rack, and I ruined it. Being a kid, I'm stupid. I didn't know. And I had so many books. I kicked myself because I wish I ever kept them. In my 20s, I ended up buying a collection for $450 that had Spider-Man 16 through 300,
Wow.
um, Daredevil 1 through 200, and a full run of the Silver Age Silver Surfer.
Cool.
Wow.
Uh, the #1 was about a fine plus, but #2 was near mint, and
Wow.
then the rest were all very good plus to fine plus. And in there was also an X-Men run I gave to the girlfriend I was dating because she liked X-Men. It had
Yeah.
issue 2 to 200 in it,
Okay.
and I'm like, here, start you off.
Yep.
Awesome.
And that's what really got me started, just buying and buying, and that's how I ended up with the tractor trailer in the back full of
Yeah, you
boxes.
got a tractor trailer. That's what you told me yesterday. You have a
Yeah,
tractor trailer
Wow.
filled
yeah,
with comics.
yep,
Yeah,
yeah.
tons of
Comics
comics.
and my Godzilla toys. We got boxes and boxes of Godzilla toys because I'm not allowed. I'm only allowed to keep a few select ones in the house that my wife likes. The rest get boxed and put in the back.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, Ian, I sent you a link, man. Ian, if you're still here, so I did with you too,
Because
Higgy.
we only
Uh,
have an 1,100 square foot house. It's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Oh,
Cool.
thank you. My son just came home with pizza. Thank you.
Oh, that's
You,
good.
Nice.
you
Well,
are a godsend, son.
thank you so much, Jim. Really appreciate being on the show. And yeah, man. Up
Well,
next
well,
thank
is
you
did
for
have
having
Matthew.
me.
Matthew, Heroes for Hire. What's up, my friend?
how you guys doing? Okay. Well, I got some new comic books in the mail today, along with something else I'll show later. But I just did a review for this one, and I kind of liked it. It's got Mark Waid and Dan Moore in it, doing it. It's a Justice League Unlimited. I used to love the cartoon series when I was hell, I was in my 20s and I still watched it, so I'm
Yeah,
not afraid to do it.
you were
So
a kid. You were a
Be
kid in your
right back.
20s.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. All right, we got the. This was kind of weird because apparently Ultron is part of this team now, and like I was
Really?
telling Kevin last night, that's kind of like letting the fox in the hen house, ain't it? West Coast Avengers #1, the new West Coast Avengers, not the. And then we got this new Black Canary series. It's the David Nakayama. It's called Black Canary Best of the Best, and it's the David Nakayama. She's one of my favorite DC heroines, and I thought that's a pretty good drawing over there by David Nakayama. We got and apparently the legacy number on this Incredible Hulk is 800. Too bad they were too stupid to keep to keep the legacy. It would be the 800 right now.
Sorry,
Incredible
kid.
Hulk 19. It's a Nick Klein. This one costs $7.99, I guess, because it's supposed to be the 800th issue. I like the trade dress. It's got like in bench pressing, I guess, 800, and so
Nice.
I've probably got some collecting story. I haven't read it yet. Now they have the Skybound GI Joe
This is
image by
all
him.
stuff. This is all stuff that you just got, right?
Yeah, I got to read it. Am I reading? I'm way behind.
Oh,
I
I'm
got a
behind my
stack about
reading.
that high of
It's so
reading.
freaking crazy how behind I am on my reading.
I have a comic book avalanche about to happen to my left. But yeah, the Skybound image. They have the GI Joe series. It's linked with the Transformers and all that.
Yeah.
They still are letting Larry Hama write his continuing series, and it's on issue 311. So I got it because I'm still reading. I read my comics. I know some people just collect covers, but I like to read them. Actually, and I'll just pick the. I don't get all the variants. I know some people buy like every variant of a series. I can't afford to do that. Even if I was rich, I wouldn't do that. But I always pick the one I like.
Yeah.
So we got Ultimate Black Panther 10. They've got it. They're up to issue 10 now.
Damien saying Hope forgot to go to puny barbers.
Oh, has he got a lot of hair or something? Oh yeah, well that's okay. It's he's rocking his hair out.
Sometimes he,
That's his
yeah,
facial hair.
once in a while he grew his hair out.
Uncanny X-Men #8. Um, the Gail Simone's writing. I like Gail Simone's writing.
Cool.
This is better than the X-Men series, but I like it too. To be honest, I know there's a lot of hate for it, but
The regular X. What? No, no. What are you talking about here? The Jed McKay X Men. There's 8 for
yeah.
that.
I know some people don't like it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
It's
okay.
okay. But you got some people. I'll be honest with you about some of the comic community, and I'm not saying that that's a hot take. Some
Yeah,
of them you can't. Some people you just can't please. It doesn't matter what you do.
yeah,
Um, Absolute Wonder Woman issue 2. It's like an alternate, reality Wonder Woman. I like it.
yeah.
And then I got a couple of these are from Cheap Comic Collector, Robert. I guess a claim sale a while back. This is not the first print of it at all. I know that, but it's X-Men. God Loves, Man Kills.
Cool, dude. Excellent.
I love the Claremont stuff.
Yeah,
Um, and I've got a new obsession for these Sienkiewicz covers for Dazzler. I got Dazzler
excellent.
number 30, and look at the Farrah, look like Farrah Fawcett back there.
Beautiful.
I like Farrah Fawcett.
I
I've
love
always
Bill
liked the
Sienkiewicz.
poster, and I like George Perez, so I've decided to start collecting George Perez Wonder Woman. So like I don't have enough runs to collect already, but we got Wonder Woman 13. That one's from Rob, the cheap comic collector, and then we got Wonder Woman. This is 53. And George
Perez
Perez
cover.
is so good at drawing, like just a lot of stuff going on the cover.
Perez cover there.
Yeah, more Perez. This is number 12. I don't know if you can see that
I think
well,
he
but
did the covers, right?
yeah. Well, it says Perez and Ween, Perez Ween, Perez Thompson, Perez Ween. All right. I don't know if we did all of it, but whatever. He did
Yeah.
the cover. That's all that matters to me. All right. Because when you look at it, you're going to see the cover first. This one I had to get it out because it had a sticker on the back. I don't know if anybody remembers this show. It was the Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon. I didn't know they made a comic book series, and now that I found this one, I got to have more.
Right,
So,
right.
you know how it is.
Yeah, that was actually a good cartoon.
It was a comic accurate cartoon.
We need
So,
more comic
Yeah.
accurate media. That's what I would
So,
like to see.
got some more Captain America in. I got these from Orlando Comics on Whatnot.
Nice, dude.
Shout out to Orlando Comics. He's got some good deals in the Central Florida area.
Cool.
Little cheap plug for him, I guess. Captain America 236.
Yeah. Filling in those holes,
Nice.
right?
They don't make them like they used to. You see that cover? I'll tell you another one.
America.
You're working on that run though, aren't you, buddy?
Yeah, I got about 100 issues right now. So
Nice.
this is 242, and I love this cover. It's got like Vision and everybody on it. Look,
Oh yeah, dude.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll be showing some Cap too, bro.
then we got Captain America 247. Baron
Excellent.
Strucker strikes again.
Is that
Then we
Zach?
got
That
another.
looks like Zach, man. It looks like a Zach cover.
I
Yeah, it
don't
does.
think it might be. I don't know if he was working on it at that point. He might have been. But I know
He
this is
might
a
have
Mike
just done
Zeck.
covers.
281 is a Mike Zeck one. It's got the old newsreel looking.
Freaking love it.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I love Mike
I need
Zeck.
all the Zach covers, man. All of them.
And besides, another artist that I always will love and always have loved is Todd McFarlane. And I got Todd homaging a Todd, so I got both of these. So that's pretty cool. And then I bought these on Whatnot from my friend Jay's Les. Um, his real name's John. He's also in the Central Florida area. So I paid like 15 total for both of these. And it ended up being a buyer's giveaway. And in that buyer's
Cool,
giveaway, they were giving away this. And guess who won it? Me.
Nice, dude.
Eternals number
Oh.
9. Speaking of Jack Kirby, that's a cover, the CBCS slab, but that's Jack Kirby art.
Yeah, the video I dropped this morning, I read the first or second Eternals and I show it in that video. Love it.
Man,
Yeah.
Freaking
I
love
saved-
it, man.
I saved the best for last.
Okay.
I've been wanting this comic book for a long, long time. It's one of my favorite artists of all time.
Excellent.
Captain America
Oh.
issue 1
Steranko.
Yeah, and you got Rick Jones as Bucky in this one. And the Hulk is looks like he's kind of pissed. Maybe they hid the remote from him. I don't know.
I love that shadow over his head like
Yeah,
that.
and the
It's
yellows.
like-
Me and Flat Earth Santa, my friend, were talking. Glenn, we were talking about how that yellow really makes it stand out.
Congratulations on
With the
that.
green on the background, I got a good deal on it too for a 6 in a Silver Age book is pretty good.
Yeah, dude.
So and it looks great. There's
Definitely.
the back's not like tanning or anything, and so
It's
yeah,
Steranko only drew for Marvel for like 3 years or something.
yeah, I know. And he just
Everyone-
walked in
Yep.
like off the street when they hired him. That's how good his art was.
yeah.
Yep.
But I think
Speaking of Steranko,
I might sleep with this
I
one
just
tonight.
got a Steranko in. I did today. This came in the mail for me.
Nice, bro.
Crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see it real quick
The
here.
Oh, nice.
his Nick
Oh yeah.
Fury, Agent of Shield #6.
Woo,
Now the
yeah,
cover's
Oh yeah.
detached, but it is complete.
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
Uh,
Psychedelia,
I
man. Right all the freaking way.
yeah. I'm
Mind
yep.
control.
Steranko.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah,
Everyone needs
it's
that.
nice to have those books. Yep.
Well, Matt,
Okay, I'm done.
no, it's cool, bro. I want to be flowing like this. We got to be able to interrupt each other and all this stuff. It's cool.
Well, can
So,
we go to
Matthew,
Godzilla for a second?
I had other stuff that I've already showed though, like like we were talking about that earlier. So
yeah, are you gonna go for another round, Matthew? Should someone jump in, or you want to keep going?
yeah, I'll show those others later. I already showed them, but I'll show them again.
Okay,
Maybe some
bro.
of the people in the chat haven't seen them yet, but I doubt it. I've shown
Hey,
them everywhere.
Kevin, could we say hi to Kirby first? Kirby's been waiting
Sure.
here. Okay, cool.
Don't matter.
What up, Kirby? What's happening, dude? How you been?
Howdy,
Good
Kirby.
yourself.
Good, good, man. Yeah.
First off, I would try and ask Darth that Godzilla goes to hell. That is a EC comic
Yeah.
because I think I seen in the new catalog
No,
they
it's a homage to the ECs.
Yeah,
okay because I could have swore in the new catalog I seen something about a new Godzilla goes to hell
That
run,
one.
and I know they're reprinting a lot or ECs brought back Cruel Universe and a few other ones so far. I thought maybe they were bringing that back also.
Now that's just a homage cover that they did for this book. It was limited to like 5,000, and then that's the A cover, the regular cover.
IDW because IDW I think's the one who has the Godzilla in
Yeah.
Hell mentioned for this month in the catalog. So
Yep. Oh,
Nice.
speaking of that, if you guys haven't got it, it's actually an incredible read, and I love it because Godzilla kills them all. Godzilla versus Kong versus Justice League.
Oh yeah, yeah.
First
That's
issue, Superman dies. He gets
wow.
stomped.
Yeah.
And it's a great series, though. It really is. They did
I
an
heard it was
incredible
awesome.
job. Yeah. But here's a little trick that I got to tell you guys. No comic company can ever have Godzilla die. It is an exclusive in every Toho contract for licensing. Godzilla cannot die. He
Wow.
has plot armor no matter what. No
Huh.
matter what.
That's good trivia, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's awesome, dude.
and one last question for you: what'd you think of Cockju?
Oh, I read the first issue. I was offended it. I hate it, and I gave it away. I'm like, this is trash.
What did you ask? What did you ask, Kirby?
I asked what he thought of Cockju, which is basically if you actually want to see what would happen if an actual kaiju was in a city and
Oh yeah.
ended up losing its
No,
bowels
they
and
made
stuff
him
like
screw
that.
a building, dude. They made
not-
him screw a building.
Yeah,
No.
Some
I mean,
people
I was
say-
supposed to
okay.
pick up a tiny person and
No,
That
and
sounds
I'm
like
got nothing
I'm
else out there.
nothing was
I'm
sacred in
okay.
that comic.
No, nothing was. And
I
they
like having
pushed
fun
it.
in life, so that's why I like stuff like that.
sounds like
As you can tell, I take my monsters seriously, okay?
Yeah,
And
because they're
I
real.
mean,
You like
Hey,
Savage
got it.
Dragon, right, Kirby?
Yep, I
Yeah.
love Savage Dragon.
Savage Dragon, right? Yeah.
yeah, Savage Dragon was a fun book, but then he just gets weird with it.
Well,
Later on.
that's why I brought him up. You know, nothing sacred. Just go over the top. Do whatever you want.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
I got a box from Aaron this week.
Oh, cool.
And it happened to be something I was trying to get him to show on the show, but it didn't work out right. But he had X-ray Robot 2, 3, and 4.
All red.
Oh, I
A,
love
gr-
All Red.
a great run, and I couldn't believe no one would pick it up for $1, so I felt bad, and I had to pick it up again.
Now you said your buddy was
Yeah.
in a panel or something like that.
But in issue 3 of X-Ray Robot, Anthony, the one that runs our Crimson Color Comic Club podcast, which is also on YouTube,
Yeah.
got drawn in on this issue at,
Nice.
in the dump on a wanted poster. That's Anthony there.
All right.
Oh, that is great, man. Some claim
Yeah.
to fame there.
Yeah,
Yep.
we do all kinds of things already. Very we're very friendly with Mike and Laura, and
Yeah.
Nice.
I still have his original Madman run when it was
Oh, wow.
put out. By
well, I'm not
Who was it?
upstairs right now, so I can't show it off. But I got
Yeah.
all 6 Mad Mania, Mad Maniverse hardcover collections that just came
Oh.
out. So I started reading them on my old podcast, but I'm gonna start reading them again on my new one.
Cool.
Nice.
But we kind of like get into getting drawn into comics. I don't know if anybody ever read the Polar Express, or not Polar Express, the Polar Paradox. Basically about where some people go through some mines and they end up in a whole different world, and we both got drawn in together as 2 security guards that get killed in the building when it blows up.
Awesome, dude.
Oh God.
That is cool, man.
But yeah, we like doing stuff like that.
How long have you been podcasting for?
Like I said, I'm in over 3,000 different ones, so my audio
Wow.
podcast goes. That was even started after Under the Call, and then Crimson Color Comic Club started. So I want to say a good 7-8 years,
Wow.
but it didn't do much good because I only got a couple hundred followers. So
Oh well, it is what it
that's
is.
from
man.
going audio to YouTube. And
I do like the obscure. I like people bringing obscure indies and stuff, and it's fun.
Have you ever talked about Atomic Robo yet?
Nope, I haven't seen
that's
that.
a good. Oh yeah, that's a great indie book out there. Atomic Robo. Check it out.
Well, let's keep an eye out for that one. But this first stack I'll show off is older comics. I started doing on Sundays. I didn't get one out this last episode because I constantly got interrupted trying to make it, and I never got it finished. But I have one ready for this week. But on Sundays, I do reading comics and coffee on Sundays, where I just do my terrible voices, reading an old comic book. So this is the stack that I'll be picking from, so I don't know which ones I'll be reading next. But a lot of these came from Aaron recently, and then I got some
Cool.
from Rob and stuff and other sales. But yeah,
Nice.
Master of Kung Fu.
That might be Zek too, right there, or that era.
Yeah, that's number 56. We got Walt Disney, Mickey Mouse, and Goofy. I just love the Goofy turtle thing going on there.
Yeah.
And another one, number 42, Master of Kung Fu.
Yeah. When I buy big stacks, big hauls, I pray for doubles so I could do them on the hauls. So I could do them on the claim sales.
Yeah, there's been a lot of Master of Kung Fu that you guys have been putting.
Yeah, that's
out.
what happens.
45 there. And so I mainly pick at the ones that have the covers that grab me.
Yeah.
Try and let everybody get a little variety. I don't want to take.
Yeah. Well, back then they had the stories were more self-contained, right?
Yep.
They did run into each other a little bit, but flowed into each other. But Losers, man, cool.
Yeah, Fighting Forces Losers I never read yet, so that'll be interesting. So see what that's all about. And I love GI Combat, and there's this haunted tank run that you guys have been coming up with a lot of books on.
Yeah.
Sport, and I got my hand on a few of those.
A few of those too.
This I never heard of, Dunk and Lou, but it reminds me completely of Blondie and Dagwood by that cover.
Yeah, nice Dell.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe it's a like Cree Blondie type character, but
Cool.
definitely has that feel to it. Old 12-cent 1963 Life with Archie.
Ah.
I've been trying. That collection and the Madhouse one are the two I'm trying to focus the most on with
Nice.
Archie right now. But yeah,
Yeah.
Fun fact about Archie and that series you just did, Life of Archie, that is where Neil Adams did his first ever published work.
Really?
Uh, yes, I used to have the issue. I gave it to one of my friends in Texas because he's loves Neil Adams, and it's like a $700 book, and he's like, "I'll give you 150." I'm like, "Only 'cause it's you, Jim, and we have the same name."
Cool.
published
Yeah.
work like he wrote something in or actually had a story.
He didn't write it, he drew it. It was his first published artwork ever. I
And they don't
forget
give
what
credit.
issue it was, but you can look it up on Key Collector.
Yeah, because in the book they don't give credits.
No,
No,
they
there's
don't.
nothing in there. I was just looking at that.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Now we have
And
the
I
internet.
and I bought it for $1 at a yard sale, dude.
Wow.
Sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
People they don't know, they don't really respect ink and paper. You know, they don't know what they have. You know, so,
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
I didn't know what it was till I looked it up later
I was
Yeah.
on
going
because
to
my
say a
wife
lot of
wanted
people
it.
wouldn't know that are comic collectors wouldn't have.
I'm,
Yeah.
Just
I'm
lost
finding things out
already.
all the time.
Archie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because my wife wanted it because she likes the Archie and the Disney Gold Keys, all that stuff. And I'm like, well, wait. I mean, some of these have some serious value. Let me check it out first. And then I saw it was Neil Adams, and it was like grade was like a 7.0 on it. And I looked, and I'm like, honey, you're not getting this book. And she's like, why not? About to get mad at me. I'm like, it's a $700 book, so no.
What up, Jeff? Thanks for being here. Yeah, you got to put your foot down sometimes. Look at that
Yeah.
Boris Karloff.
Like that
Nice.
too.
Boris
I
Karloff,
love
Tales of
those.
Mystery.
Yeah.
They
Was
had the
able,
best
able to snag
painted
two of them.
covers. Yeah, best painted covers ever.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that with the helicopter in the background. Awesome imagery.
Yeah, dude.
And this, I think, Aaron must have threw in for me.
Yeah, I threw that in. Yeah.
Oh no,
Little
I love that cover.
ash can comic book.
Yeah, sometimes I do that, you know?
That's definitely going to be
Halloween
read one of these
promo
weeks.
book.
Nice.
And I got people requesting more sad sack reading, so I'll be reading probably all the different sad sacks.
Cool.
That's cool.
They're always fun. I picked up a Roadrunner. I think
Yeah,
I
I
picked up
love
a
those
couple of them.
covers, man.
Yeah,
Right.
It's so awesome.
Me.
And little sad sack.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for participating in the claim sales, Kirby. It's really, really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I got to find somewhere to buy duplicates of stuff I heard.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You already have like stuff. I know. They're called the $2 hollers.
Tweety and Sylvester here. We got our neighbor across the street has one of those blow up Christmas things. It's a Tweety. I don't see Sylvester anywhere. So I told the wife we got to see if there's a kaiju Tweety out there somewhere.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Giant Tweety on our porch across the street from her.
Hey, Jeff, I'm reading your thing. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to you, my friend.
War.
Yeah. The World at War books.
Carlton?
Just awesome covers back in the day for those. Not something you really want to see. And here's the Life with Archie. It's like anything with a shark on the cover, I got to grab.
Cool.
Are you
Then
liking the Jeff the Shark stuff?
Oh, I love Jeff the Shark. Jeff the Land Shark, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, the land shark. I have his first appearance, I think. Sometime.
Yeah,
What do you
I was
think
so
about
happy
him?
when they took the digital ones because Anthony reads all the digital stuff, and I can't stand digital comics. I want my stuff.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
Yeah.
You see where the 9/8 of the West Coast Avengers number 7 from 2015 is selling. It sold for like $500 some because it's the first appearance of Jeff the Shark or somebody.
Yeah, it was a 9.8 graded one. It sold on eBay. I saw that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I have the issue
You can
where
show
he's
Kirby. Go
venomized.
for
Do
it.
you have that, Kirby?
The what?
Venomized Jeff the Shark?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
just got it in today with my monthly order of comics.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say I was going to give it to you if you need it.
Venomized.
No, I buy every cover of Jeff that I can get my hands on.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
I know how popular it was digitally, And once they started printing it, I'm like, cool,
Mhm.
we finally got a printing of Jeff. And then they just came out with more Jeff and more Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and I got the early days with him and Squirrel Girl, him and Gwenpool, him and Deadpool, all that stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I oh, go
Madhouse
ahead.
rocks, dude.
Archie Madhouse is one of the main things I'm collecting right now because I picked up one a while back that had the vampire character with a little ghoul girl
Nice.
shopping for doll houses.
Nice.
And I love the cover. I wanted to know what the story was about. And a friend of mine that's a comic book creator, he heard my story. He decided to draw it out and made his own mini comic with it. And he took my ideas and we worked with it. And
Cool.
yeah, it came out really fun. But the thing that drives me nuts about Madhouse, they have all these fun monster covers, but none of the things on the covers are ever inside
Or
the
ever
book.
inside, yeah.
So that's why we started doing that, and then I drew some stuff for him, and now we're working on a second
I'd
book.
like to see your work sometime, Kirby.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. I don't really have much around here, but we got Daffy Duck. Hey, pretty much most of my drawing stuff, I'll throw images up on my Instagram.
Cool.
But Playing Forces, another losers book. And this, I was really happy to finally grab one because it's hard to get these in the claim sales. But
Yeah, those
Flintstones,
Marvel releases are hard to get for the cartoon characters, man.
yeah, you don't
I wanted to get the
see many
Captain
of them.
Caveman. I loved Captain Caveman,
Yeah.
Herculoid, Space Ghost growing up. And
New
oh,
Herculoids is coming out from ID.
Hercules is out
yeah,
this month.
yeah. No, Herculoids is coming out February
I know,
by
but it's in this
Dynamite.
month's catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. I can't wait for
I'm
that,
talking
man.
about it right now. Thing too.
Okay.
It's I was so looking forward to that coming out, but I love what they did with Space Ghost.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Space Ghost is one of my favorite comics right now.
Yeah, all the ones that they brought out so far have been at least the first issues I checked out and enjoyed them. But
I want to
Please
see
do
Thunder the
Frankenstein
Barbarian.
Jr. Dynamite. We want Frankenstein Jr. And yes, Thunder the Barbarian. We want it
Yeah,
now.
right.
Come on, Dynamite. You can do it.
and of course, the Marvel team up with Spider-Man and Howard the Duck.
Your guy's Howard the Duck, right?
I love Howard the Duck.
Yeah. I love
Howard the
Spider-
Duck and Squirrel Girl all pretty much
Yeah.
buy
What
I
do you
think
think
I
about
pulled
that
a Howard
movie
Man
that
thing.
Will Smith made?
It's
What
like
about
they're
that
all
movie
pretty
that
much
Will
part of
Smith
the
made,
same
though?
world.
Ugh.
I think I pulled a Howard the
That
Duck.
kind of movie, I can't believe that movie, though, the Howard the Duck movie. It kind of, Leah Thompson making out with Duck was kind of freaked me out.
And you never read the black and white magazine, dude. They
Oh, I did,
copulate
but
it.
that movie is
Okay.
terrible.
That
Well,
movie is excellent, and you have no taste in your life if you can't accept it.
my favorite run
I've watched Howard the Duck so many times.
my favorite run for Howard the Duck was towards the end when he did the Iron Duck suit to
Yeah.
fight Dr. Bong. That was
Yeah.
great
Right.
stuff,
Yeah,
man.
Dr. Bong rules, dude.
They got a Howard the Duck Legends action figure up at Ollie's for $10. I'm thinking about grabbing it.
Nice, dude.
He don't really look like the Howard the Duck though. He's in a suit. He's skinny, kind of. Got a
Oh, yeah, that's the one from Nowhere from the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right,
And
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Script of Shadows is pretty much destroyed, but it's going to be an awesome reader copy. And I
Cool.
just love the monster hand on the cover. I can't remember if I actually bought it or if Aaron just threw it in my box. But
I might have thrown that one in because it was so beat up.
yeah,
You know?
it's all falling apart. But it's
Yeah,
still
you
in
you didn't claim that one. I threw that one in. Yeah.
Then
I
the
like the
last
Howard
two are
comic books, just not
Walt
the movie.
Disney's Moby Duck, which I don't
I
think
got
I've
that.
ever read that character
The
before.
other-
That's right
And
up
then-
Kevin's alley there.
Sergeant
Ah,
Fury and Howling Commandos. I love that.
I don't have that one, but that's right up my alley.
yeah.
So
You know,
some,
getting on the
some or
cartoon
most of those
heroes,
will get read.
I
Cool.
really wish. Remember those cartoon shorts they used to do of Daffy Duck as the wizard?
Yeah.
I would love to see those as a comic book where he thinks
Right.
he's doing all this crazy stuff and all he's doing is ordering nachos at a fast food stand or something. That'd just be
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And I just want to throw a little quick tip out there for people that are cheap like me. But if you don't want to fork out that money for the comic book boxes,
Is that the Walmart special?
no, these are egg boxes that you can get at almost any grocery store for free.
Really?
They're square egg boxes. I cut them at 7.5 inches, and then I just slide them together. You got yourself a nice box that fits the comics in.
Nice,
Oh,
dude.
wow.
And then when you want to open it, just cut the side, open the top. You got a standing box of comics that you can thumb through if you want, and then you can still store it away if you want.
Cool.
I
Wow.
like that.
Good
Yeah.
way to get back because I can't stand forking up the money they charge for those boxes nowadays.
Well,
No.
thanks for
I
that tip.
know.
I
Yeah,
save
dude.
everything
$15 a
it gets
box,
shipped to me.
man.
Well, Kirby, thanks for sharing. We want to definitely look for your link, to your podcasts and stuff like that, so we can, we could totally click them and check them out. You know. So what's up, Kevin?
Well, since
It's your first time here
since
too, bro.
Darth is here, is it? I thought I was on here before. I don't know.
Well, mate,
Oh,
I don't
yay. He's going to show some Godzilla stuff. Yay.
know.
I've never been really into Godzilla, but my uh, cousin, who I often call my nephew just because he's so much younger, he's 16 now, but a few years ago he was really into Godzilla. So everybody would buy him Godzilla toys. And he kept them here because this is my mom and dad would take care of him, babysit him and stuff. And they're still here. I keep telling him, well, I'll take care of them. You're a teenager now, so get through your teen years, and then I'll give them back to you.
Nice. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do it, dude.
But I'll show you. I've grabbed a couple off the shelf, and I'll show you those. I don't know much about them.
I can tell you what you need to know.
What up,
That's what I
Mr.
figured.
Mars? What up, man?
Okay, that is the Heisei King Ghidorah
I
from the 1991 movie Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, where they
damn,
redid him.
dude.
It's not the 60s version, it's the newer one.
Yep.
It's not
Toho
Ghidorah? I thought it
2014.
was Ghidorah.
Yeah, yep.
But
That's the newer version.
I need to dust them.
Wow.
That is King Caesar. That is a newer figure.
He didn't get a
That's
good look
from
at
the
it yet. They knew it was.
1970. That's the 1974 version of King Caesar from Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, the first Mechagodzilla. They did that for Godzilla's 20th anniversary.
1998. Maybe.
Yeah, the figure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Wow.
look at the dates to see when
Yeah.
he probably bought them.
Japan used to make their figures up until they killed off Godzilla in Godzilla vs. Destroyer in '95. Then they shipped it to China.
There we go.
Okay, that's MonsterVerse Godzilla. Looks like a NECA multi-posable.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tail. Yep, that's a NECA. NECA had the rights to only make Godzilla figures, so they were making all the different years, basically all the different costumes of Godzilla.
Yep.
And the
They
last one,
14.
yep, the last one they made was, God, where is it on the shelf? I think you have it, son. It's the 2003 Godzilla from Godzilla, Kiryu, Mothra, Tokyo, SOS. I know my shit when it comes to Godzilla. Oh, excuse me.
No, yeah, well, I know you know your stuff. You probably
Forgive us,
have this.
Godzilla.
You probably have this, right?
Let me see the mouth on that one real quick. Turn it so the mouth is at the camera. Okay, that's Godzilla 2000.
Yeah. That's
You
what
have all these, right, Darth?
Between me and my son, we have them all. Yeah.
Wow.
2007 Toho Bondi, however you say it, Bondi. At least I know that company. It's not in Chinese.
Cool.
Recognize this guy.
So where'd you find these, Kevin?
These are all my cousin's collection.
Okay.
He just he got them from eBay, Amazon.
And you said
Yep.
you'd hold on to them, right?
Yeah. 'Cause
That's a
he
good
doesn't
move,
seem
dude.
interested in coming and buying, getting them. So this is 2005, and I think Darth Mike went out.
Yeah.
Okay, there I am. Yeah, that's from Gamera the Brave. Bad movie. Very bad movie.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Uh,
even the
the
out.
95 Gamera is much better.
And oh, that one. Okay, that's all the ones I brought in here. So let me grab my camera here and we'll take a walk. Now you won't be able to hear me because my mic's in this room and I've got to walk into that room and show up.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, I
dun.
showed Aaron one of my really old figures from the 60s
Cool, bro.
yesterday.
He's
Oh,
got a
yeah.
show. Yeah. Right on, dude.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's Final Wars Godzilla. Yep, more King Caesar. Ultraman Taro on the end there. And the monster with the horn
dang,
right
Jim.
there is Gamora, Ultraman's biggest villain. And there's Red King, even though he's not red. Original Mecha Godzilla. Oh, I know my kaiju, dude.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
I'm big into tokusatsu. Yeah, I like the Ultraman shows too. I have all that. I like Kamen Rider. I'm not big into the Sentai, which you guys call Power Rangers here. That's definitely more kiddie stuff, you know. But the original Kamen Rider from the 70s had some serious horror elements in it, and it was really
Wasn't
good.
Boom? Did you check out Boom though? Boom was
A
doing
random
Power Rangers.
carnage in the middle there.
I
Yeah,
never
Boom.
liked Power Rangers. That was past my time as a child, so I
Yeah,
Same
me
never.
here.
too.
Oh, yeah, people gave me a bunch of the Boom Power Rangers comics, like the special foil ones that are supposed to
Hmm.
be expensive, and I'm like, I like Sentai, but I don't like Power Rangers.
Right.
So you guys might see those $50 foil editions pop up on a show that I just want to get rid of them for $5 or
That's
something.
cool.
Looks like he's on
Army.
fire.
They are Army of Godzillas, aren't they, Damien?
Yeah.
Freaking
Oh,
cool.
that's the 95 Meltdown Godzilla, the movie where his nuclear energy was overloading and he was
Right.
burning from the inside out. Yeah.
Okay.
But he still defeated the bad guy at the end.
And then that's another one of the different.
Yeah, 1968 Godzilla from Destroy All Monsters.
Yeah, I remember that one. I've
Does
seen a
Yeah.
few of them.
anybody have the best Godzilla figure out there? The one from One Crazy Summer, the Bobcat Goldthwait Godzilla?
They never
The
made
best one
that.
of
I
all
would love
time.
to see that.
I know,
I
right?
would love
They
to
would
see
have it
that.
if they did.
The best one of all time to me is that Shogun Warriors one. I used to have it when I was a kid. Shot the pissed out.
Yeah, me too. And I had all the robots too. I had Raideen, Mazinga, and Red Dragoon. Because I watched the anime those were based off of. I still got the anime down there, darn it, but I don't have those toys.
It's like all that money and worth, and they don't even light up or make noise. It's like,
Right.
So that was pretty impressive, Kevin. I like the way you set up your room too, and Jim, your knowledge of kaiju. Oh my gosh, freaking!
Amazing.
I'm nothing. My friend,
You're nothing.
he yeah, no, I'm saying, dude, there are people that are
Yeah.
tokusatsu and kaiju ega historians. Like,
Oh yeah, okay,
if you watch my friend, his channel's called Monstrosities.
yeah.
That
Mhm.
guy deep dives, man. I learn from him. We'll have conversations, you know.
Here you go, Kevin.
And
Hard to do
sweet.
it. Trapped in a world he never made.
but I
I was
get
gonna
my
say I'll put
knowledge
that in my
too.
box.
I'm learning
Some
my
Kirby.
golden age from Roy Thomas's magazine Alter Ego. I get every issue I can find of Alter Ego.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because no one knows the golden age like Roy Thomas, man.
Right.
Well, they might have that one. I don't know.
I love me some Gene Colan art, man.
Oh yeah, he's fantastic.
I do have a run of these. I don't know if this is going to be a double or not. Hopefully it is. Or I don't, or hopefully it's not, right?
If not,
But yeah, I normally call out the year. You know, I like doing that, you guys.
Yeah, I just reviewed another Howard the Duck, but Matt wouldn't
Oh.
like that one either because Howard slept with the lady truck driver.
In this one,
No, I like the comic books, but I didn't like the movie.
Hey, for
1970.
a duck, that guy got around, man. I tell you.
Freaking cool, man.
It's just kind of weird to market a movie for children and have a woman sleep with a duck. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I agree with you. They didn't understand the people who
It's
made
not
that Howard the Duck
marketed as a
movie.
movie for children, was it?
1982.
It
No,
was.
it was. The commercials were advertising it like a kid movie.
This one Rogue
It
was
was rated
bad.
PG. It was rated PG. I
Yeah.
don't know
I
I don't know how
mean,
it got a PG rating.
I assumed Red One was a kids movie because it's a holiday movie, and I don't know why they had to throw an F bomb and another swear word in it. I was like kind of shocked about that.
I gave up on The Rock after Black Adam. I
The Rock
liked
box of box office points.
It's like
I
everybody hated Black Adam. This
I
no,
guy
don't know.
was this
okay,
guy
I
was
love
buried in the earth for thousands of years. He comes out and everybody's like, "Oh, he's got no tape, no funny parts. He's not goofy. He's not doing nothing. He's a guy that was buried in the earth for thousands of years. You
no,
expect him to
I
come
under
out and be like, "Oh, let's do this, let's do that." It's like, no,
no,
But
I
I
dig
mean,
that.
come on.
But The Rock is not a he's not a great actor when he stands outside of his realm, and
Right.
being an anti-hero like Black Adam, he wasn't great. Now Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, spot on. I loved it,
Yeah,
man.
I like Pierce's party. Is one of my favorite characters in the movie. But
Yep. Hawkman,
oh,
I go
Captain
back and
America.
forth on that version of Hawkman. Ooh,
All right,
Kirby
let's
covered?
focus on
Yes.
let's focus on the Captain America that my friend Aaron is for.
I was gonna shout you out here, Matthew. No, it's cool. I like that we interrupt each other. I like that we flow. I don't want it to be all
No, I
like,
just wanted to see the Captain America. I was
yeah.
Hey,
sorry.
anytime Jack Kirby comes up on a cover, I want to see that too. So shut me up and say, "Hey, that's Jack Kirby." Shut up.
Captain back.
This is Herb Trimpe, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, he was a workhorse for Marvel. He could
Yeah.
do like 7 or 8 books at once, and he never told Stan no.
He never told Stan no.
And he was never late. Never late.
Wow.
That that's why Stan relied on him.
Yeah.
And here it's that Marvel house style that Kirby started, right?
Yeah,
People
except
love it.
his pencils were a lot more finer, and he did actual shading. Where if you look at Kirby's art, Kirby did these broad strokes to define shading and
Yeah.
weird shapes.
I personally like Kirby a lot better than Ditko.
Me too.
I like them
Yeah, I
both,
know.
but
You said that
I,
before.
I,
I remember you saying that.
Yeah. Not really a
I
big on Ditko.
But you love Spidey, man. You love it.
Kirby
Yeah, he
could
likes genre
never
me the senior Spidey though.
Yeah, I get it.
Kirby could never have done Doctor Strange. Never.
That's a Ditko thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Frank
Just
Bruner as Doctor Strange.
yeah, that was good,
Yeah.
especially introducing Yogg Goth and the way he was tied to the ancient one. That was great
Yeah,
stuff, man.
I'm currently reading it, so
Oh, okay.
slowly. No, it's cool. I love his style. I'm just discovering actually comics from the '70s, you guys. I was mostly a early '80s, and then kept on and off throughout the years into modern. But now I'm just
Oh,
backing up, man.
If you ever get any of the Neil Adams Superman, read
Yeah, dude.
those.
Neil
You're gonna
Adams,
love them.
everything. Neil
Yeah,
Adams, everything, man.
yeah.
I'm just so blown away by what I'm finding out. Um, I love this cover too, you guys. This one. It's
Mm,
not that special of a cover, but I like what it draws upon. So it's 1975. Captain America, 187, and it's
mhm.
mythology.
Oh wow.
The labyrinth, dude. We just watched. My wife and I watched Labyrinth with David Bowie. Man, that movie is freaking weird.
It is.
I watched the behind the scenes about it the other day, and how David Bowie's always like juggling the little spear in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a guy behind him that was a professional juggler, who his arm through a fake
I've seen that before.
sleeve, and he was the one doing it because Bowie couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those spheres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mars, we're not doing claims tonight.
yeah, yeah. Not today, but
Yeah, this,
tomorrow I'm gonna do my dollar. I think I'm gonna do the dollar, man. It's gonna be freaking insane, random, more modern.
don't know if anybody watches Svengoolie at all, the horror host,
I love Svengoolie.
Yeah. Yeah.
In
but
fact,
he's got the Sven Squad now, and in October he let them do a newer movie
yeah,
for an episode after his episode, and they did the Labyrinth, and then they did Dark Crystal after
Yeah,
instead of doing Dark Crystal first, and then the Labyrinth.
yeah. We just watched Dark Crystal
But,
first before
yeah,
Labyrinth. Yeah,
Has anybody ever seen Dana Gould's YouTube channel where he's Doctor Z from Planet of the
yep,
Apes,
yep.
hanging with Doctor Z?
no,
He makes
It's like
appearances on
it's like
Svengoolie and
a
stuff
late
too.
night television show
Yeah.
set up. It's
oh,
hilarious.
Yeah,
And he interviews
he
people on it
started
as
that
Doctor Z,
podcast
as
a
Doctor Zaius.
couple of
He's
years
dressed
ago.
just like Doctor Zaius.
have you guys seen the
But there
Joss
again, Aaron, I
Whedon
was
thing with Doctor Horrible that's played by Neil Patrick Harris?
Oh,
It's on
hell yeah, I love
YouTube.
Doctor Horrible.
yep.
I do too.
Doctor
That was
Horrible's blog,
Devil
musical
123.
blog.
yeah.
That's a
Nathan Salon. That's great.
that's
I
a
love
good
that.
Daredevil you got there, Aaron.
I know. I love you could pick up Daredevil on the cheap, man. It's like people don't care right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
somebody
well,
it's not that popular for some reason.
as long as
yeah.
you're not trying to grab Silver Age or Frank Miller, yeah, it's cheap.
Well,
Yeah.
I think I
some of
have.
them are like they got to watch out though. There's a lot of speculation again because as soon as
Uh,
they start a new movie, got to do Daredevil Born Again, so
well,
people go crazy and it drives the price up for us people that don't care about speculating.
well, that's when you flip your mid grade stuff, you know, and you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
for
yeah.
stuff that you really want, you know. So
Yeah,
you use the speculators, you know.
yeah. Well, the
Man.
one we know because we know when Born Again hits, the Punisher's going to be in it, so that's going to bring the Punisher back up too.
Yeah,
They're already
Yeah.
headed back up.
Yeah, it's already
Yeah,
back up. The Amazing Spider-Man 129 is already going back up, way back up again.
It's in the
All
hot
those
20.
the first appearance of Kingpin
yeah.
is going to be high again.
it's all ridiculous. Remember Thanos speculation?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Now you could now grab that stuff, all that Jim Starlin stuff, man. Just do it. Just
I
get it.
love Jim Starlin. I met
Me too.
him at the Comic-Con. When was it, son? 2 years ago we went? Yeah. We went to Comic-Con Revolution in Ontario, and Marv Wolfman was there, Jim Starlin, Timothy Zahn, and Wiles Portacio. Um, there were more people there, but those were the only four I cared about.
Yep.
And everybody was getting Infinity Gauntlet #1 signed by Starlin. I'm like, screw that. I took
Right? I think of 100 things I'd get signed before that.
Dreadstar #1.
Yeah,
I
Dreadstar for one.
I took his book
I think
Breed.
That's cool. You guys like Dreadstar.
Yeah,
Maybe
Breed
the death.
#1.
Some people say it's too weird for them.
You get. I'd like to give him a sign. Did he do the death of Captain Marvel? That was what I'd give him.
Yeah.
I didn't have it. If I, you know how
You
even
got
the
that.
later printings of that graphic novel are out of price range. I think it's
Okay.
stupid.
It's free. And I used to have it, of course.
Yeah, Marvel should just keep reprinting that. It's one of the greatest stories ever written,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
up?
I mean, I'd never read anything like that when I was a kid. It was just
The
like
Death of Captain Marvel.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
very,
still got my
very
DB
emotional
scrap
story.
novel, and I've still got God Loves Man Kills, but somehow I let
I
go.
think I got that nearby here.
Marvel.
Oh, Chris Claremont was there, but never get anything signed by him.
But I've already got my God Loves Man Kills signed by him twice.
Well,
Once
then
in
I'm
80.
sure you've seen him do that. He'll grab the comic book and he'll start talking about it, but he's waving it around like this and throwing it up and down and doing this and
Well,
pointing here.
I'll take my
Yeah.
chances. I'm going to go see him in June.
At Heroes Con. And I'm going to get
Yeah.
him to sign it again. I figured, what the hell? He signed it in
Get him
84.
sign
He
it 3
signed it
times.
in 90. In
Triple sign.
96,
That's awesome,
I took it
Aaron.
to Dragon Con,
I love that
forgetting
book,
that he
Aaron.
had
I
already
love it.
signed it. He opened it up and he goes, I already signed this. I said,
I
well,
need to
what
get
the hell,
that
sign
one.
it again.
Yeah. But it was funny. One guy just said, "You took my 9.8 and you turned it into a 5, and you haven't even signed it." I couldn't believe that because me and my son were talking to Timothy Zahn as he was signing our first editions of Star Wars: Heir to the Empire 1, 2, and 3, and Timothy Zahn and Chris Claremont were right next to each other, and
Yeah,
that happened. I was like, "Oh, I'm never getting anything signed by Chris."
right. Give it to him in a hard thing with a slot cut out where he can sign the autograph, but
Yeah,
You
he
know,
can't
I gotta.
consider anything.
You guys know G.
Take my
You know
chance.
Joe. Do you know Joe D. McPhee? He has a Chris
Yeah.
Claremont story in which he was waiting in line and he had some obscure comic that Chris Claremont wrote for like Defiant, you know, that Jim Shooter publisher.
yeah,
And
Mhm.
he brought it up to Chris Claremont, and Chris Claremont was, "Hey, can I read this?" And he read the whole freaking comic
Yeah, I
while
heard
everyone was waiting with their X-Men freaking comics, you know?
yep,
And then he like shook his hand and did all this stuff, and people were pissed. You know, that's not my story to tell, but I
Jim
yeah,
guess
Shooter's gonna
Chris
be at Heroes
Claremont's
Con too. I don't know
he's
what I'm
eccentric,
gonna
right?
get signed by him.
yep.
What'd you say, Kevin?
Jim Shooter's gonna be at Heroes Con as well.
Oh, cool.
Now I like Jim Shooter. He had the right idea with Valiant,
Mm,
but the problem was the backers decided to turn it into trash with printing 50 million copies of Turok 1 and doing more
right,
crossovers.
exactly.
I heard that
They
John
had
Byrne and
good
a lot of the
titles.
artists at Marvel threw a party when he got fired.
Yeah, they did. They hated
Hated
him
him
because
for that.
he was a tyrant, dude. But
John Buscema right there, man. Freaking
yeah,
beautiful.
John
I
Buscema.
I guess the Jim Shooter Defiant stuff started out good. Like I remember Dark Dominion and Warriors of
yeah,
Plasm, and
yeah.
then I know Warriors of Plasm just like fizzled out, but it started off really strong.
Yeah, it was
Dark
good. I
Dominion
remember
was the only one that went till the end of the company Defiant. It
I should.
lasted like 12 issues.
that. Yeah.
Warriors of
Wow.
Plasm kind of overshot themselves quite a bit
Well,
because
they didn't
Mhm.
focus on the heroes. It was all, which is okay, but then made
that's
the
because
main people bland. You know, the main group bland because
they're
all they
too
did was focus on the villains.
they're too
Yeah,
focused on building the products around the comics because
Yeah.
I
yeah,
had hardcover special sleeves, hardcover cases, all
Yeah.
kinds of Warrior Plasm packs. They had all kinds of extras in them and stuff.
Mm,
yeah.
So just focus on the comic.
All right, so yeah, that's true, Kirby.
yeah.
So I'll probably throw someone else. Who's next? Who wants to jump on next here? Oh yeah, what's up, Will, dude? Couple comics. I did send you a link, Will, if you want to show up. I did.
If yeah, I can get out if we're at capacity and someone
No,
else
no,
can
no.
get in.
I think you're up next, Will.
No.
You still
Oh,
got room
you.
for at least one.
For what? Well, I can show off what I got in today. I mean,
Yeah,
other than the Godzilla
Jim,
stuff.
Jim, you did great, man. Everything's cool. Everything's
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah, you did
Tales
awesome.
of the Green Lantern Corps number
I remember
2.
that. Liked it.
I bought this because it is the first appearance of Necron, part of
Nice,
the
dude.
Brightest Day, Darkest Night. It was a $2 buy. And then Frank Miller at his prime, Sin
Right.
City, A Dame to Kill For,
Oh
number
yeah,
1.
Right.
That's why I point to that book when everybody's like, he can't draw anymore. Well,
Yep,
he's drawn like that for years.
yep. And then Showcase Presents number 40, Metal Men. This is the second appearance of Chemo, and I like the Metal Men.
I
cool.
love Metal Man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a random Adam Strange Adventures.
I see that one a lot. That random one you're showing. I don't know.
Yeah. And then the Steranko. I got a great deal on this.
Nice.
Anytime you can pick up Steranko for $5, I mean, you
You
got
do
to
it.
do it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See
I agree.
Steranko, you know, by even the reprints from this, you know,
Oh, yeah.
the Marvel
Yeah.
Super Action or whatever, or
They're working on it
superheroes.
too.
I don't
Yep,
know
yep.
which one it was. Cool, dude. So, Matt, do you have some more stuff you'd like to show, bro?
Well, everybody's probably seen it, but I'll show it again. All right.
I'm
Well,
going to smoke if that's
Kirby,
okay. I got to
do
step
what you got to
away.
do. Kirby could show something too. It's all good, bro. Yeah, there we goes. We got more Godzilla.
Dan Panosian and Frank Thierry signed it up there. I got a
Nice.
glare come off the camera. It's got a COA on it. And I got another Dan Panosian signed this one. It's the Magnetic Man featuring Magneto. It's
Cool.
amalgam comics.
That's
So
a
they like,
hell of a combination.
yeah. We got
Nice.
this retail edition variant, Amazing Spider-Man 528, and it's got Spider Ham.
Damn.
Cool.
I don't think there's that many of this. It's a Waringo variant.
Are you
I don't
keeping that?
think
Or are
there's
you
that
trying to
many.
let
Now,
that
is
go?
that an actual sketch or is it printed? Because I heard there was only 50 of them and they're all actual sketches, is what somebody had said.
How would I know?
You just be able to look at it and tell if it's
Yeah, dude.
drawn or printed.
You could probably tell, right?
I don't know. I'll have to,
Take your eraser to it.
Somebody,
hell
because
no. It
there's
kind of looks like
few
ink. It
cells.
kind of looks like ink on it.
Yeah, I
I don't
wonder
know.
if they're
I'll have
all
my mom
actually
examine it. She's an
sketch
artist.
covers.
Maybe she can tell me if it's ink or if it's print. Take it out carefully, Mom. It's worth about $50, I think. Uh, Hulk 6. This is the first appearance of Cotton. That's a Lonnie variant. I don't know who that is, but I got this one. This is a fun one. I got this one from Robert, the Cheap Comic Collector. Shout out to him wherever he's
Dude,
at.
I got a whole box. I talked to Rob earlier today. I haven't even had time to
Harley
open.
and Ivy meet Betty and Veronica.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
got
Good
this
run.
freaking
That was
huge
fun.
box from Cheap Comic Collector.
Yeah.
And sometimes I buy stuff and I don't know why I bought
We
it
got
like
one
that. I
some
don't.
coming too. How's he doing? You said you talked to
Mom's
him today?
examining the
Yeah,
comic right
he's
now.
doing good. He's doing all right. You know.
Good.
Yeah, he's
And
not. I just had to make sure. You know.
did they draw that on there with an ink pen or is that printed on there? Mom said it looked printed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, History of the DC Universe. It says George Perez and Marv Wolfman. This is book 2. And I just got it because, it says George Perez on it. I buy it. It's got a bunch of
See
like the
Perez.
history.
You see Perez. You buy Perez.
Purchase Perez. Yeah, we try to make it rhyme, but it's okay. But it's pretty cool. I'm going to have to read that one now. Um, we got some Peach Momoko. We've been talking about a lot about Japanese monsters and stuff. Well, here's a Japanese artist. Here's a Venom Burst #3. I always thought she was good at drawing like the monsters and horror comics and stuff.
Yeah.
Fantastic 432, and we got yeah, we with a census over here. The consensus is this is printed on there, but it's still there's not many sold of it. Here's a Gabriel Delato Venom variant from I don't know what run that was, if it was the Donny Cates run or not, but we got more. I think Gabriel Delato is a pretty good artist. This one's an X Men issue 28 he did. This one Jonathan Hickman was writing it.
Looking good.
And that kind of looks sketchy. It's a Emma Frost on it.
Yeah, dude.
There's another Gabriel Delato variant. This is Amazing Spider-Man 77. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's kind of dark, but and then we got this. This is a 1 in 25 foil Peach Momoko variant of Strange Academy Finals, issue 1. Kind of
See,
shiny, we like shiny.
sometimes I like Peach. I do like that old manga look, and it reminds me of that.
I love it. I like about everything she does. There's only a few things I don't like.
Yeah, some stuff I don't really care for, but
Black Widow #1. This is J.
I'm
Scott
picky
Campbell.
on it, but I do like her Oni style demons that she does.
my wife and I are watching a movie called Lucy, and it stars what's her actress's name again?
Here we got
The Black Widow. Yeah.
Into the Spider Verse issue 1 Virgin variant by Nathan Zerdy. You got Silk on the cover, and this one is a Limb variant. His name's Limb. It's Amazing Spider-Man 45, and I think this one's really cool.
Silk is a Dan Slott creation.
Yeah. And we got I don't know if we have any Yoda fans out there or Star Wars fans, but This is the last thing I'll show because I got some
Scarlett
truly like
Johansson. How could I forget that name, you guys? Come on.
got that Yoda. Oh, there's a lyrics variant. Amazing Spider-Man 46. I guess that's supposed to be
Kirby's got Yoda. I love that Gwen in the Spidey suit. I don't know. I like Gwen. I like Gwen better than MJ. Just as
you
too
got
broad.
this. I don't know if you can see it, but I have the Virgin and the trade of this one. David Nakayama. I like that
Yeah,
one the best. And did I show you? Okay, I guess that's about it. I can't find. There's another one, but
that's cool, dude.
I can't
I'll
find
have
it.
Kirby show some stuff. Right
Well,
on, dude.
this is just some terrible sketching of mine and stuff, but you wanted to
Okay,
see some
let's. Yeah, I
artwork.
definitely want to see it. Yeah.
This is characters from all yeah comics. Brother Bear. We got Happy Astronaut, Frank Abraham Linkage, which is a hot dog
Nice.
character and stuff. You got Spider Monkey,
Cool.
and then down here you got a little Superman. You got Action Cat and Adventure Bug turning into their superhero form. Just that kind of like an animated image of those characters there.
Yeah.
Those aren't good. Here's some people I seen on TV, and I just started drawing up their stuff and
Cool, dude.
playing around with things. A couple other characters, Art Balthazar there and stuff.
The guy in the glasses looks like my friend Max.
That's actually Art Balthazar.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Oh, we got
Hellboy and his girlfriend there.
Oh
cool,
boy.
dude. Very nice. Great drawings, dude.
Scary looking monkey thing there, but we got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
You like drawing monkeys sometimes?
We were doing a Hellboy podcast at the time, so I
Okay.
was just throwing together some Hellboy things. This one is kind of goofy. It's a weird air surfer, but Troy Dongara does Kid Slapshot, which I love. It's kind of a parody on Silver Surfer, where this young kid lives on a world full of monsters, and when he gets bit by a monster or scratched by a monster, he gains their powers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But then this
Oh,
big
cool.
giant bean comes down and picks him from the planet and makes him like Silver Surfer. Well, I did a parody on him where this giant dragonfly bit him, so he got a Savage Dragon crossover, where he's half
Cool.
Savage Dragon, half Kid Slapshot. And Troy ended up putting that in one of the Kid Slapshot comic books. The reason I did it is every time I interview an actual comic book creator, my first question is, what was your first published item? Whether it was
Right.
something you wrote or a picture you drew that might have got put in a comic book or something.
Yeah.
His first one was he did a Savage Dragon picture that got put in Savage Dragon number 12.
Nice.
So that's why I played with his character that way.
Awesome. Hey, Will, thanks for joining us, Will. Appreciate
Oh
it.
yeah. Yeah, of course. My wife last week was watching Rocky Horror. Well, she's watching it again tonight.
Okay.
Then here's a
Nice.
little image I was working on where she slides down the staircase. You're lucky.
Very
We're
cool,
lucky. We're all lucky.
Kevin's showing his DVD right now.
Here's one I did
Picked it up.
color up and stuff for the Star Wars fans.
Ran across it at the thrift store for $2. I'm like, okay, it's got the performance version with all the people in the theater reacting and doing the call out, shout outs. So
Wow, that's cool,
I
Kevin.
had to pick that up. 45-year anniversary.
That's a couple I had laying around here.
Kirby, that last one was great. Now I call you Kirby and I call him Kevin. So when I say
Yeah.
Kevin, he's Kevin. You're Kirby. You guys show that Star Wars again. That's cool, Kevin. You got that for $2, dude. That
I
rules.
mentioned. Oops, get the right way again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good TIE fighter.
I was going to say the time.
Yeah, I thought, yeah,
Awesome.
it's good.
Very good.
Yeah, I used some of the shiny pencils to get the robots and the Mandalorian stuff to pop a little bit, give you that little.
Oh, you did IG-88 as well?
Yeah,
That
he's
is
my favorite
sweet.
robot, so I have to throw him in there.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks good, Kirby. For real.
I just got this in today. I'm going to, if I'm on more shows, if I'm allowed on more shows, I'm going to try and push some of my friend creators on you guys.
And your podcast too. You're
Yeah.
always a lot on the show, dude. There's no
And
reason.
Skokie, Illinois, that's where Art Baltazar is from, and his partner Franco has the shop in New York, and it's Oh Yeah Comics. But they just came out with their Flash
Flash
Gordon
Gordon.
Adventure book that just came out.
It's a thickie.
Yeah, he does an awesome job with these. They do an awesome job. Franco does the writing, Art does the
I couldn't
artwork.
read it. I thought it was Flash Gordon, like that movie, that parody movie.
It's
Yeah,
just so
I
much
thought it
fun
was
how they
too.
parody these characters out and stuff. It's like I've mentioned, like the demon when they do the Tiny Titans parodies and stuff. Like the demon and stuff is like the assistant principal and how he picks on the kids and all that stuff. Beast Boy and everything. It's just so much fun.
Cool. Cool.
And since we got Kevin on the show, I did talk about these this week on. Well, actually, it was on my podcast today. It just came out. But Oddball Comics, they have these boxes of cards that you
Yeah.
can pick up, and they're so much fun with all the different covers and stuff like that
Awesome,
that
dude.
they have in these things.
I know Kevin's getting me in the cards. It's like
Parody
picking up
covers?
cards.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
I
It's
gotta
like
look
cabbage.
for this.
An atomic bomb going off in the background.
It's like Garbage Pail Kids or
With a
something.
dog.
It's like
Oh
a
my
comic
God,
book
Weird
with
Tales.
comic covers.
And they got these awesome little things on the back with telling you about the comic and then an oddball fact also with them.
Nice.
And these
Guys, I'm totally getting into cards, man.
are actual comics. These
Yeah,
aren't.
Just Married. Dude, those Charlatans are awesome.
These
Those
are all
love-
actually out there. This is a Wisconsin forestry book that they had, which I'd love to find. I have not seen it anywhere around here. But
Thanks, Captain Strangeliffe, man. Would love to
Yes,
have you on
thank
the show.
you, Captain.
everybody thought this said suck
Well,
chick.
I got
instead
into
of fuck chick.
kaiju before I got into comics, unfortunately. So Atomic War, yeah, that is a very expensive comic. That Atomic War one.
I'm gonna find the few cards I have and show them to you guys, man. You guys are really inspiring me here.
It's like He-Man. It's not He-Man. It's more like Tarzan right, with the ape. I don't know.
Yeah,
And it's like I didn't realize slapstick comics went that far
slapstick
back
comic.
because it's like this is 1945 and that's
Wow.
the slapstick character still, isn't it? It's got the hair and all that. So yeah, I didn't realize he was that old.
Captain Strangeliffe. I'm gonna start using that IG group again. I'm gonna make sure Kevin's in it, and it makes it simpler. But I'd like to add you, Captain Strangeliffe. These are great, dude.
Yeah.
Next week. I'm bringing out my cards. I haven't looked at them in years, so I almost forgot what I got.
Those cards are awesome.
Yeah.
So, what is everybody reading when he gets done showing us these awesome covers? We can talk about what we're reading and show and tell what we're reading.
Yeah. Well, we have 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
Ah,
So he's only got the 2-hour knockdown limit.
Yeah.
You kind of saw what I'm reading a little bit by what I showed with the new comic. That's kind of what I'm reading right now.
I love these, Kirby. I love
Geiger
these.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm reading Geiger and grommets too. I like grommets.
I gotta pick up.
You guys are getting me in the cards,
Sounds
man.
like something I'd really like.
It's pretty cool.
I got
I thought that was a
two graphic
toaster, but
novels
it's a
that I
milking
gave to my
machine. It's
son.
got the udder things back here for the cow's udders. Thought it was a little toaster at first.
Pop teenagers.
Pop teenagers.
Never again.
Never heard of Never Again
Uh-uh.
horror stories.
I've said never again a few times.
It's like it's crimes by women, but it looks like she's
recall
being assaulted, but then you
Right.
see she's got a knife in her
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're hugging the porcelain toilet. You're like the porcelain god. You're like never again.
Lucky comics.
I've said that so many times when I was younger.
Absolutely.
Gee, I love it.
30
Okay,
years.
I'm gonna find my cards next week. I'm gonna show cards too.
All right.
I love
I
it.
love this one where all his characters that he draws jumped out of the pages and start killing them.
Yeah, for doing all that crap to him in the comic.
Yep. Payback.
Hey, yeah, they've that Punch comic. They found the Punch issue 10 in this big collection. Comic Tom and his buddy,
And the last one
Yeah,
is
Golden Age Guru, and they found it just sitting
comics.
there with no bag and board or nothing.
right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Well, I
that,
think
and it
it's
was
fun.
still high grade,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah,
paid like $300,000 for that collection. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to take up all the
No, it's
time.
cool. We're
Shoot
gonna
on
get
over to
Will,
Will
but
or whatever. And
dude, Kirby,
I got,
that rocked. I
I got
freaking love
tons for
those
the future.
oddball cards, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
So
grabbed
Will,
a handful to show.
okay, I'm gonna get Will on for 5 minutes, but I'm gonna show Kevin's thing real quick here.
These are just a few I picked up
Ooh,
recently.
Nice.
And all these are
Dum Dum Dugan.
$5 or under.
Dude, total score.
Like,
nice.
this
Yeah,
one was only a couple bucks because it's so beat up, but I'll take an old Sergeant Fury.
heck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Now,
For
this one's
$5, yeah, you
not
bet.
really too bad a shape. And I got it for
Beautiful,
$5.
beautiful cover, man.
Yeah, love that cover. And Unknown Soldier.
Oh, Unknown
Well,
Soldier, man.
And you
That
got
Hitler mask
the
cover.
Hitler mask.
I think I let that
Yeah.
go or something recently.
Yeah, I was gonna jump on it
Yeah.
too. It's,
Oh man,
His original stories are so much better than the Vertigo Maxi
yeah.
series they
I've
did.
got the Vertigos too, but yeah, these are a class above that. I like
Oh
Jack
yeah, I
Bauer
agree.
with the
look at
haunted
this.
tank.
Yeah.
You mentioned that earlier. The haunt. I like this cover. That's not the enemy. It's Gus.
Dude, people,
I got
everyone
some bad
wants.
news about Gus, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Haunted Tank is like where it's at, man. People,
Yeah, I
everyone
like
loves
the
it.
newer Vertigo
Love
haunted
Haunted
tanks
Tank.
were pretty good. I thought.
Now
The Hardy
DC
Boys.
did Our Army at War, if I remember correctly, and they're the ones
Yeah.
who did the War That Time Forgot, where the army guys
Mm-hmm.
were on the island of dinosaurs. I love that.
That was
I
great.
try to pick
Yeah.
up those
What up,
anytime
Craig?
I can find them, but
And of
they're
course,
so hard to find.
I have to get the Hardy Boys comic to go because I got the full Hardy Boys book collection over there. The
Oh,
can.
nice. Yes,
Oh yeah,
I
fantasy
love 'em.
masterpieces.
Back
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, no, I did. I think I
That
paid.
presents well.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
paid him 10. I talked him down to $10 on that one.
Cool, dude. That
Yeah.
presents really well.
Pretty good shape.
Yeah,
It's in
'cause-
better shape than the one that I sold 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I finally got the variant Walt Simonson.
There's
cover.
your guy, Uncle Scrooge, Kevin. That's your man. That's your duck.
Now, all I need is the one in 100 variant, and I'll have them all
That's
Wow.
Walt Simonson.
covers.
Wow.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
Walt
need a
Simonson.
variant cover for it.
I could have mistaken him for Carl Barks, man.
Oh, he does a great job.
Yeah.
No surprise. To me, this is the most classic of the Infinity Dime variants. This is one that looks like it was an Uncle Scrooge cover from back in the day.
Yep.
All the others look like a Marvelized Uncle Scrooge.
Yeah.
Now, I like this one too. This is from the IDW run, which they're so hard to find. But I just love that painting. I guess that's from one of Carl Barks's paintings, maybe.
Yep. IDW, they stay low print runs. So does Boom. So does
Yeah.
Vault, and that's why their stuff goes up and is hard to find.
Yep.
I've
like
been trying to
this one
complete
right
for my.
here from Boom,
Go ahead. Yep.
the Virgin number 400 variant. Which
Now that
is
looks just
from Carl.
like Carl Barks.
Well,
Yeah.
it is. That is Carl
Okay.
Barks. That's,
Kevin,
I thought so.
you're pulling out the goods here, man.
that's the
Yeah.
painting that he did in the 80s, based on the original artwork.
Wow.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, that one cost me about $40.
Yeah, I've been trying to complete the run for my son of that Boom did, Big Trouble in Little China, and
Oh yeah,
they never reprinted them, and you can't find them anywhere. And when people want to sell them on Evil Bay, it is an arm and a leg, man.
right. Now I recognize that artist right off the bat. The little fat faced Huey, Dewey, and Louie give it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walt Kelly. Pogo. I'm a big Pogo fan too.
I remember the
Oh,
strips
do
from
you?
of Pogo.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got
Cool,
a
dude.
huge Pogo collection. Of course, I'm in Georgia, and I've been to the to his home, which is funny because Walt Kelly never went to the Okefenokee Swamp until years after he created Pogo.
Wow.
hey, Kevin, after the show, I got something I want to show you, okay? If you like Pogo, you'll like it.
Well, thanks for sharing that, Kev. That was freaking
Yeah.
great. You know, Will, man,
Yeah.
we don't have that much more time,
Well,
but I wanted to get you on here. And how you doing today?
I'm good. Doing
Okay.
good. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, dude. We're gonna go back to the. I'm gonna go back to the group, man. So it's just easier that way.
All right, we'll go through a few books quickly. I just got this in an Ollie's pack. It's a
Oh
reprint
yeah.
of some
Wow.
Charleston.
Nice.
Yeah,
Beatles were my downfall. That's
so
great.
yeah, they got a
that's
Yeah,
so cool.
dude.
bunch of original
Oh,
stories in
that's
here.
yep.
What else? We got the Beatles in here somewhere. I don't know, but it's fun.
That's hilarious. The
I'm so
Beatles
sad.
fall.
California doesn't have an Ollie's, dude, or I'd live in Ollie's, man.
Yeah, there's no Ollies in
No.
Washington State either.
Well, if
We
you
got
Yeah.
the
want,
first one coming to Wisconsin here in
I'm
about a
having
month.
my birthday, or not birthday, that was last month. My
Yeah.
2-year YouTube anniversary is Saturday night at 9 o'clock. I'll be giving away five lots of comics, and every one comes with a mystery bag from Ollie's. So if you
Wow.
Ooh.
show up,
Okay.
you could win a mystery bag. I
We'll
just
have
went
you
tonight
sit.
and picked up the mystery packs.
That's nice, dude.
I'm,
Okay.
I'll be there, man.
That's my era,
Ollie's
Will.
is the closest store to my house, literally.
You can walk
Oh,
to it, yeah.
That's my era, Will, right there, man.
There
That's
you go.
right.
Got some
yeah.
Minister of Kung
I
Fu.
remember that right on the rack.
On these.
I like it.
I think this is what is this? Charles Day. Something like that.
Gene Day.
Gene Day. Sorry.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
this
all we got out here is a big five, and they rarely get comics, man.
We've got half price books out here, so
Half
beautiful.
price. I love half price. I lived in Atlanta. There was 3 of them in Atlanta, and I'd go every week. I'd go to all 3 of them.
Oh,
The Waif
that's
wants to go to half price books.
I wanna
on
do that
Monday with
soon.
the free calendar.
nice, Will.
I bought some half price books at New York Comic Con. They were just a bunch of books
Yeah.
with the sticker on it that said half price books.
Will's got a whole warehouse next to him. They sell 50-cent books.
Nice.
Oh,
I got lucky. I prayed for it for about 3 straight years, and then eventually I wished it wanted it,
It brought it into existence.
and then it happened.
Wished it into existence, yeah.
Here's a cool one. Tales to Astonish, number
Oh,
66. Giant
Nice.
Man.
Very nice.
yeah.
That's a beauty, Will. We all were silent for that one.
Yeah. Wow, you know that whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yep.
What else? We got some. Now we'll move on to the little Captain Marvel.
Yes. I'm putting that one
Yay!
together.
Yeah.
Bucky and
Marvel, and it's Gil Kane.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gil Kane for sure.
Figure Matt will like this
Don't
one.
tell, don't tell Graphic Man. He'll play a clip on you.
Oh, that's
Kane.
right. Yeah. Bill Kane alert. Dude,
Never-
yes,
Yeah.
I'm putting together Captain Marvel.
There we go. We're coming back with the Hulk on this one.
I love these. I
That's
think it
awesome.
presents better when I
Mhm.
put it like this, you guys. You know, so we're all. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Because the
It looks
screen
like
gets
one of
wider.
those
All right,
Photoshop
here's,
collages.
here's some Justice League.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Adam Strange is frying them all.
Missing Mars says the check's in the mail, dude.
That's right. The check is in the mail.
Little Wonder Woman doing a number on Superman there.
I'm getting a bunch of Justice League
Yep.
from Darth here. Darth Gojira.
Yeah.
My favorite about this cover, I'll take it out of the bag so it's not that bad. But if you see Batman and Flash in the background, they're like, oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah. They're doing a
You're like,
spooky.
I better
Do
not-
not knock up.
yeah.
Ow.
Damn!
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
we'll finish off with a
You
couple of
shouldn't-
Defenders comics.
Thanks,
He shouldn't
dude.
have pitched her on the butt. He shouldn't have pitched her behind. It's like a punch problem.
Look at that.
Fresh.
I'm putting Defenders. Defenders is something you could put together too, man. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
relatively
think it,
affordable.
There's,
except for one or two issues.
I was
Like,
gonna
what is
say
it?
there's a couple keys, but other
Yeah.
than that,
Yeah,
the rest are just $3,
there's
$4,
that.
$5 comics.
That's Null, but not with a K. That's the old Null.
Yeah.
A race of beings killed themselves. That was the unconscious of them.
Yeah. That was Overmind.
Yeah, I love J.M.
There.
DeMatteis, man.
It's one
Yeah.
funky tree.
Even when the art's even when the art's subpar, I still like the stories. You know.
And say, was that an early Groot?
I know it's some strange tree creature.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember that. They were trying to keep this title alive, so they were slapping the banner on the new Defenders.
Huge
And,
Defender.
Yeah,
oh.
yeah,
painted
Dude,
covers.
It's still number
Actually,
136.
that's
Speaking
They
of
had a
that,
secret,
I don't
they
normally
had a
buy the
secret
Hulk,
defender, too.
but I had to buy this because it has all my favorite Marvel monsters in it.
oh, dude,
Ah,
nice.
This is the
I
annual.
like
Yeah, it's
covers like that.
second
Didn't
time
they have a
Groot
secret defenders? Was there a
has
secret
been
defenders as
around
well?
since the 50s,
Floating head surrounded by floating monsters.
and it's got Zoot. Yep,
Cool.
Yeah.
So we got 10 minutes. What I
yep,
like to
yep.
do is go around and you guys just can announce what's happening for you, you know, in your channels and what you know, or just whatever. So, um, the first and Will, I hope I didn't cut you off. Did I cut you off, my friend? Okay, he's got one. Wait a second. Sorry, bro. I didn't mean to do.
It's just two more.
Okay,
Kevin
sorry,
Nolan cover.
I like that cover. I remember it.
dude.
And
Gargoyle. I know he's an
last.
epic getting rip off to most, but I grew up on
The
Gargoyle.
last
I
one.
like James.
I loved Gargoyle.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Hey, sorry about that, bro. I didn't mean to. cut
Oh,
you
it's
off
all
like that.
good. It was only two issues. I would have
Really
saved it.
happy, really happy that you're here. You know what I mean? Okay, so why don't we go around the we'll start with Jim. Jim, what's going on with you?
Okay.
Anything? Any news?
Uh, uh, I'm not doing anything on my YouTube channel yet. Like I talked to Aaron about, if I restart it, I'm scrapping it and gonna do an all new channel, and it's gonna be called Sandman Mystery Comics. It's gonna focus on pulp heroes and Golden Age heroes, and I may do some giveaways on that channel. I may do some cheap sales because my wife wants me to get rid of a lot of books and I want to downsize my collection. So you'd see a lot of sales like Aaron and Rob and Matt do, where
Yeah.
it's $1, $2, $3, $4. There
good.
will be a lot of keys, but I'll discount those at half the price that Key Collector says they're worth, and most people say Key Collector's undervaluing books anyway.
Okay.
So you'd get a bunch of deals, but nothing right now. The only social media I'm on is Aaron's Discord page, YT Friends. So you guys
Yeah.
all need to get on there and join and
Link
make
below.
it bigger. He's got all kinds of neat stuff on there,
Check out
We'll set you up
and
right there,
make
yeah.
it a great Discord channel.
YT Friends, you guys.
And
Thank
that's
you
it.
so much. Jim,
Yeah.
yeah, let us know when you do the YouTube and we'll totally back you up. And we love it. Let
Yeah.
the claimers come out. Let's just roll this out. It's like a fast form of trading is the way I see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I want that for
Yeah.
that price.
And I would definitely be open to doing like having more than just me on it. Like we could, if there's anything anybody wants to get rid of, hey, shine a light on your stuff. Because look, we have a big group of collectors. We all like different stuff, and we know
Yeah.
there's other people like us who like the same stuff.
Yeah.
Why not get it out
Why
there
not?
and
That's what I'm
spread
saying.
it?
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well,
I've always
Jim,
been the one to buy what you like and read what you buy.
Yep.
definitely, dude. And Jim, thanks for being on here. You did great, man. And definitely,
Thank you for
hopefully, you
having
get
me.
on IG. Just turn off those notifications so I can get you in the group. I'm going to use the group, you guys. Today, I didn't use
Okay.
the group because I wanted to experiment. But Jim,
All right.
thanks for being here, and we'll see you again soon.
All right.
Matthew,
Thank you for
what's up,
having me.
dude?
Good night, Jim.
Let me put it in this mode here. I'll get Matthew going here. You got anything you'd like to say?
EV Bucks makes me move real slow, so I don't know if you can see me move. Or maybe I move too fast because I'm the Flash. I don't know. But if I use StreamYard, for some reason, it works fine. So anyway, um, it's going to be a delayed reaction. See, watch.
Yeah, you're right.
Uh,
So I'll just go back to this. Right.
That's weird.
I'll just say that I got a. Maybe I'll do a claim sale Sunday. Maybe I'll do one next Wednesday. I don't know. No, I won't be doing it Wednesday because I'll be interviewing the comic vet, one of my Canadian friends,
Cool.
at 9 p.m. Eastern um, on Wednesday. And then
Yeah.
This Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, I do a show every week called the Sunday Super Show Extravaganza. And we're going to talk about the new comic book day previews for the upcoming week, the trending 20 and the hot 10 comics. And we're going to talk about the pending disaster that the Craven the Hunter movie is, because it's already been knocked out of, as Kevin told me, 25% of the screens it was supposed to be screened
Okay.
on
Yeah.
have lost, have dropped
Sony,
out
give
of
it up.
screen.
Give it up. I say
You
Disney give it up too, but Sony give it up.
Yep.
you
Ooh,
do
okay.
not make a Cold Stone killer slash hunter a vegan and an animal rights activist.
I know,
That's all I
right?
got to say. You
Oh,
just don't do it.
You don't do it. Okay, we got 5 minutes. I want to get to everybody, but you have anything else you'd like to say, Matthew?
No, that's it. Excelsior. There you go.
Excelsior! Yeah, dude, I love your videos. You know what I mean? So, Curb, man, what's going on, Kirby, dude? And now I got a question for you. When you drop a
Okay.
video, do you have links to your stuff on the description of your videos, to websites,
Uh,
podcasts, and stuff?
it's in my it's in my message area. It says basically look up under the call of MS. Check
Okay.
out whatever, but usually my Instagram and stuff has like the Facebook link and stuff like that. But my Facebook's just me. That's
Well,
just
I mean,
my
for your
profile.
podcasts, right?
Yeah, my podcast stuff's. I think it's in all my videos in the message area, but
Okay.
I suppose I should check and update that. I know everything's in my Instagram. You can click
Okay.
on the links in there, but yeah, I probably need to clean up all my links. I'm not that computer savvy.
Oh yeah, neither am I, dude. I hear
And
you.
basically, I'm simple. Look up under the call of MS. You're
Yeah.
not gonna find anybody else on the computer under that name. So
Cool.
you'll find all my stuff under with that. And it's like Sunday show where I'm reading comics. Thursday show is my under the call of MS podcast. The rest is just random comic book reviews, previews, all that. We'll be doing all the previews catalogs probably this weekend or early next week, where I show off just the new stuff that's coming out, the number ones, and unless I see something special. And if you want to check out our group podcast, Crimson Colored Comic Club, you'll catch me and some other people with all different points of views on comics, talking about comics. And we do, we usually have at least one or two comics that we all read or a group of us read, and we'll talk about that
That's the
together.
link. That's the link I'm interested in.
Yeah, just look up Crimson Cull Comic Club. But yeah, I should
Okay.
got to get all those links
That's cool.
updated if I don't have them in there, but I think I do.
All
And
right.
you can just go to Under the Cull of MS YouTube page, and I have a Crimson Cull Comic Club slot where I have all of them saved in there, anyways, with me
Excellent.
on them. You can check those out.
Thanks, Kirby. We got 2 minutes. We got less than 2 minutes. Thanks for being here. Yo, Kevin, you got anything you'd like to say? I know you just announced some kind of giveaway soon.
Yep. Saturday night, 9 o'clock Eastern, on my channel. A couple hours. It'll be my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. I'll embarrass myself and show some of the old videos from when I started. I'll give some stuff away, and we'll look at holiday comics and anniversary comics and stuff like that.
All right.
Some
That
kind of
sounds
thing.
fun.
And it'll be open panel, so anybody that's got something they want to share can hop on.
Cool, dude. Yeah, I'll be there Saturday, hopefully, unless I get pulled away. But I'll definitely check the rewind. But yeah,
All right.
dude. Awesome.
Thanks, Eric.
Will, you bet, man.
Hey, what's
What's
up?
up,
We
Will?
we got Monday Night Raw books. That's on Mondays. We open packages. Wednesday, we got new comic book day. Why? This week I mixed it with some hockey play-by-play, so that was fun. That was interesting. Just doing a little having a little fun. And then Tuesdays we do preview of the comic books coming out this week. Thursdays you'll usually find me here for some point. And then tomorrow I'll probably drop my haul and review video. And then this weekend, who knows?
It's always fun having you on here. I think we're ending. It's ending in 7 seconds, you guys. Deuces. See you on the next one.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, wait. This is live.